Good afternoon, everyone. Active Aussie here. It's Saturday afternoon, July 1, middle of winter. I'm just at a spot where I made a video about 2 weeks ago, and I thought that these short cliffs were a natural formation, but it turns out that that's not correct. And this used to be a quarry back in the late 70s and early 80s, which is not surprising because there is a lot of quartzite, sandstone and some limestone around here, heaps and heaps of it in fact. So yeah, really no surprises that there was a quarry here. Just go a bit closer, but I won't go too close. So as you can see, a bit of a drop off there, maybe 25 or 30 feet. But still a nice place to come out to, even though I found out it's actually artificial. What I want to talk about this afternoon is what I label, what I call the possible burden of regret with some men. And what I mean by that is that you could be a man who was leading a fairly comfortable and relaxed, contented type of lifestyle, and maybe later on you got married or you were living with a girl for a few years, and after a while you start to lament your lack of freedom and flexibility, or you could just call it a type of contentment. And I just thought about this a few nights ago when I was at home, and I was sort of thinking back to when I was younger and how at certain times I felt pinned down and boxed in, and I couldn't really do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. And this might not be just to do with marriage and women. You might just be a single guy who has a fairly comfortable lifestyle, but maybe the family put pressure on you to earn more money and you should be doing this or you should be doing that. And you might have had a fairly stress-free, happy life, but later on you feel stressed out because you're working too much and you don't have time to do what you want to do, especially if maybe you signed a contract with a company in which in many cases they can own you in some instances. So it would turn out that you were very happy before, but after you have very serious types of regrets. And for me now, even though I'm in my early 50s to late 50s, I'm not working that much because I have cancer and I get the chronic fatigue every now and then, but there still appears to be a type of social stigma, and some people are curious as to why I don't work much and why I don't want to earn more money nowadays. And often I don't get up and get out and about till about 9:30 a.m. or 10 a.m. And I'm pretty sure some people think that I am a lazy guy, and I know for a fact that some of my elderly mother's friends even still ask her if I'm working, what am I doing at the moment. So you still have this social conditioning that men must be doing certain things to become socially acceptable, this type of normie indoctrination and mindset. But maybe you've experienced this type of thing, so leave a bit of feedback if that's happened to you or it's happening to you at the current time. I just feel there are too many people nowadays trying to tell other people how they should live, and maybe even I've done that myself by trying to spread this anti-marriage message. And I guess in a way, even some married guys have gone their own way. It might be the wrong way in my opinion, but it's their life. So if people want to take certain risks and go down certain paths of certain life choices, that's eventually on them. So I suppose we can only decide as individuals what we are going to do within our life, but I can still try and give the younger men a bit of advice and try to lead them down a more positive type of path. There is always more than one way to do things and more than one path you can travel along. So I think about this quite a lot. But anyway, that's all I've really got to say. A bit of a deep and meaningful type of video this afternoon, I suppose. But as usual, I hope you're all well and you'll enjoy your weekend. Quite pleasant out here. It was very cold this morning, but it's warmed up now, so it's nice to be out this afternoon. But anyway, that's all for now, and hopefully I can talk to you soon.